Hey guys, how's it going? Owners here, and welcome to a new Assetto Corsa career mode video. We are going to go a step higher into the intermediate skill level right now, or the intermediate series, you should say. After we completed all the novice series, so that is very good. Hopefully this will be a little bit of a step higher, because we found in the first 4 novice series, I think, that the AI was pretty easy to deal with, to overtake, stuff like that. Anyway, it's gonna get a little bit more serious as well, since we are going to drive a little bit of a more powerful car. Of course, that's what you would expect from an intermediate series. So the race is only 4 laps long, which means I'm going for 16 liters of fuel. That's probably still way too much, but doesn't matter. I think it's around Imola, and it's a race, so no messing about. We're going to race straight away. Need to disable my speaker set. And there's now no sound. Be right back. There we go. Now we've got it on my headset. I heard sound coming from behind me already. I was like, wait, I think my speakers are still enabled. And they were indeed. So again, go down to 16 liters of fuel. There we go. There are some Lotus cars in there, some BMWs, even a KTM Crossbow. So it's quite a mixed field. Let's see how we can do here. Also, I'm driving this with the Assetto Corsa 1.0 version, which recently got released. This is the first time I'm going to drive with it, so see if I can notice any differences. I got off to a good start as we see the KTM Crossbow over there. Oh, my brake pedal doesn't work. I went straight on there because the brake pedal didn't work. Oh no. Apologies about this. Let's plug the brake pedal back in. See if it works. I always get it with games, by the way. It's not just Assetto Corsa. Sometimes my brake pedal just doesn't work. I need to put the USB plug in again. And this seemed better. Yeah, the brake is working now. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We'll restart it. Okay. Here we go then. So I got off to a good start. See if we can do that again. It is McLaren MP412C. I forgot to say that. What I also found out, by the way, in the menu, there is a slider for the opponent strength in the career menu. And I don't know if it was set to 98% all the time, but it was before I actually was going to play here. Let's go off the track. I set it to 100% now, so maybe they are a little bit better, I'm not sure. We only need to, I think, have 2 bronze and 1 silver medal, if that's right. Now, this car, I find it always very tricky to drive. It has a lot of understeer in it. When you take, for example, the GD3 version, I think it is, from this car, it is like heaven to drive. But when you drive this car, you can feel that this is much more of a road car. It understeers horribly, like, it really understeers horribly. One is starting to run away a little bit. Let's see whether we can do something about it. This is not a great track for this car. P1 is really running away with it. Oh, whoa, look at the gap he just made. Oh, and I'm being chased down as well. This is more like it. This is much harder. Look at that. So much understeer. Holy shit. I never liked this car in this game. It's that the understeer really kills me always, which is in this car. I have no idea whether that's also the case in real life. There's so much understeer. I cannot really notice any differences at the moment after the new update. Maybe slightly adjusted force feedback. It feels okay-ish. making a gap again, but don't know whether we're closing down P1. P1 seems to be way out of range here. I just do not know how much speed I can take into these corners. It does have a lot of power though, you can feel that. Putting the power down on corner exit, get some oversteer. Just not the turning I like. P1 is really running away. So that target is, well, gone for us. We're not gonna make that. Wow, I'm struggling so much in this car. There we go, that's a lot tighter to the apex. A lot better, but need to slow the car down so much more than I expect the whole time. 8 seconds. Wow. One more lap after this one. It's a fantastic corner, by the way, over there. Of course, in the Formula above, which has a lot of downforce, it's full throttle, but in a road car like this one, you know, you need to back up the throttle a little bit, have a little bit of a lift, which is very cool. Braking fairly late. That was a good corner. And again, the lockups are killing me in this game. I'm just not a fan of it. It locks up so randomly. There is no information from the car really to know when it is actually going to lock up. I locked the rear steer as well. There's just no force feedback vibration just before you actually are going to lock up. It's just bam, lock up. And when it comes, you don't know. You've got to find out. Of course you can get used to it. And there goes our P2 as well. Of course you can get used to it, but it takes time. Okay, come on. Push now. I hate that corner. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get him back. No. I think I just did my grass in the tire last time round. The front end just never bites. and across the line. P3. What should have been P4, but 20 seconds down on the leader. Well, this is more like it. This is more intermediate, but let's go on to the next one and forget about this one. Okay, so here we are again, second challenge, Rome Mugello though, which is a fantastic circuit. I really like this circuit. I hope it will suit the car a little bit better. I do think it will, because it has some, well, long flowing corners. We'll see how we do. You still cannot put it in gear, by the way, for the start. I hope they included that in the new update, but nope. There's also a 458 in there, and well, the new update doesn't really come with noticeable differences for me at the moment though. I'm sure they have done some tweaks to the tire model, stuff like that, but I certainly do not really feel a lot of a difference. See, this is a bit more like it. This definitely suits the car a bit better. Look at that. Look at that. That's much better. Feeling much more comfortable here. These corners here, this, well, it's a chicane in my opinion, just right left. But it goes downhill. It is amazing. Very tricky to get right. And I need to keep up with these guys if I can. That was a good corner, I think. Gained some time on the 458. I wish I would be driving that car though, not gonna lie. Oh, he went deep. Oh, nice sun reflect. Never seen that in Assetto Corsa before, I think. Brake. Oh, he made another mistake. P1 again is driving away. Listen to the sound from the 458 in front of us. I'm going for more exit speed. There we go. You can see now I'm catching him. And there's a very long left-hander here, but very important as well, as it leads onto the very long straight. Ferrari went deep, meaning he will cut back and carry a lot of entries or exit speed on towards the straight. So it's hard to overtake him here now. Getting in the slipstream, picking up the pace now on him. Here we go. I think I'm a bit too far back. I'm going to brake him out now. And he goes very deep into the corner yet again. Whoa, the AI likes to make mistakes. I haven't really seen that before. Obviously because we didn't really race the AI. Which I get to do now, which is obviously good. And now we are back in P2. Ooh. Another lockup in front of me. AI seems to be pushing. And at the same time, you know, when you're trying to push, mistakes will sometimes follow. As you saw there, almost went off the track. A little bit of a lockup from my side as well there. Starting to get used to this car though a bit now. Driving a lot smoother. Ooh, there it bit there. The front end bit there. And I did not expect it at all. Tire starting to grip up. The gearbox is very, very smooth, very direct. Gives an instant reaction, really. Second gear, or keep it in third. I'm gonna keep it in third. I think that's the right thing to do. Go over this curb. Settle the car a little bit, nothing too major though. Cut back and get on the throttle. I don't know who's really leading which car. Might be another MP412C, not sure. We have lost the Ferrari 458, that's for sure. 3.7 seconds, so I lost a slight amount of time, or little amount of time. Not a lot though. 4 laps. I'll keep recording because I'm starting to enjoy this. This is a lot better in terms of track car combination than the previous track. A lot nicer to drive. This is really where this car comes a bit more alive. You can certainly feel that. A bit too deep. Compromise my line for this corner. That's what's great about all these chicanes. When you go too deep into one, you'll get compromise for the other. Take this curb. Never really hit the curb as much as I wanted. And we come through these uphill right-handers, which are great. And on the power, the 4th gear, I think we're getting a bit of time. Let's keep this up. Wow, this car is a lot better around this track, has to be said. Feels very good here actually. Ooh, a bit hot in here. Take that curb. There we go. You can feel the downforce building up as you get some speed. And power, come on, power. I think it is another MP412C. Not entirely sure though. Here we go, 3.8 I think it was. 2.9. Will not be enough to catch him towards the end of the race, but we'll try. Brake, 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 brake. It's indeed another MP412C. We lost some time in that first corner. Come on, turn. Come on, bite, bite. No, it never bites. There we go, that's much better. Slow the car down. Did I say cow? Slow the car down a lot better. Again, brake. Oh, oversteer, and that's off. That's an off. That's what I love about that corner. Making a mistake, corner entry even, and you're off. It means we're also out of the battle for the win. And I think I'm going to cut it out then here towards the and skip towards the to the end of the race. So I hope to see you soon. But maybe I forget to do it, and if that's the case, you're still watching now. I saw last video, I forgot to remove it. It's a particular part, so that was very boring for you guys. Sometimes happens. What can you do? Alright, so here we are going to cross the line now. Is second place as expected, so 2 second places at the moment. The ice seems to be very strong here. They are a lot better than in the Nova series, of course, so that's nice to see. Gives me a little bit of a challenge. Well, let's go on to the next one now. Hopefully it will be a different car. So here we are, the third challenge, and I just had a look. All the challenges are with this car, so fortunately for me, no other car, because this car honestly does not really suit me. The rear end does, under positive throttle, but I do not like this car in terms of cornering. But enough complaining, I should just deal with it. Just keep on going through these intermediate 1 series and see what we can do around this track, which is the Nürburgring. There were some Mercedes in there. I saw a KTM crossbow, and you can obviously see the BMWs in here as well. Here we go. Slow down. Very deep, but I had to overtake that car. And so we are again behind this other MP412C. Losing time here already, come on. Don't want to lose yet again from this guy. And a lock up and off. Yeah. Oh boy. Braking in the Assetto Corsa is not my strongest point. It really is not. I suck at it. Because I'm so afraid of these lockups, I tend to give less braking power than I really should, and then I realize in the middle of a braking zone you can add some more power. But while doing that, obviously the car is already slowing down, so it becomes actually easier to lock up. And that's what happens then, I actually lock up. I think third gear through a lot of corners is actually better and stronger than second. I'm not sure. Let's try third through this one. Ah, no. I'm about to curse at this car, sorry. I know I shouldn't, because it's probably the driver more than the car. I've never been a fan of this car in this game. I am in real life, but not in this particular game. The Schumacher S corner, which is a corner in my opinion very underrated, not only in the world of F1 but just in general. Very important to get a good exit over the corner, at least onto this long straight. And P1 is already gone yet again. Full throttle, just about. And I braked too late. Do I? No, actually not. I thought I was going to brake way too late. I think the McLaren in front of me braked very early then. That is good. That was a good turn in. The turn in I expected. .4. I think we're losing time in this middle sector in particular. Keep it in third for this one. Come on. Oh my. I'm going to push as hard as I can, but I doubt whether I can catch this guy. If there's some action, I will come back on your screen. But for now, I hope to see you towards the end of the race. And as I said, I'm just going to push, but I don't see it happening really. Be right back then. Never mind. Never mind, be right back. I'm already in the gravel trap. Okay, see you now. See you soon now. Okay guys, welcome back. It's the final lap of the race. And we are going to lose, well, heavily here. Yet again. So it looks like it will be another P2 if I do not make any mistakes. And honestly, I just cannot keep up. I give up on this. Wow, that was horrible. I like to throw the cars into the corner, and this car is not designed for that. I think you need to be pretty smooth with this car, and I cannot accomplish that. I'm trying, don't get me wrong, but it's not my style to be really smooth. And it perfectly translates that into in this car, because I'm just struggling. But yeah, I also just don't have a lot of confidence in this car, and confidence is quite important. Not as important as everyone likes to say, because everyone, well, not everyone, but some drivers always say, you know, you need to be confident and you need to really think that you're the best in order to win something. Well, that's certainly not the case for me. I'm not even busy with that. But it's, I would say it's important to that you trust the car. And obviously that leads to confidence. But I'm certainly not always busy with that. And I do league racing, so yeah, I'm used to something. It's not like I've been playing with the AI all my life long. Anyway, we're going to finish the race here, still setting the fastest lap, or a personal best lap for my side in this final lap. 2:14.5, but I'm glad that we are a step closer towards the end of these challenges, really. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Okay, Silverstone then. My favorite track. Maybe this track will bring me some luck. I certainly need it. We are driving on semi-slicks. I mean, I don't see anything over here which could really help us. Now, what I find interesting is with some cars, someone needs to explain this, by the way. I know a lot about, well, I can say that I know quite a bit about car setups, but F1 setups in general. And with F1, you know, you always have the camber at the front higher, or a higher negative value than at the rear. But with some road cars in this game, it's the other way around. As you can see here, the camber on the rear is higher than at the front. Now, why is this? Because I cannot really seem to explain it myself. So if someone could explain it for me, then it's much appreciated. Anyway, let's go. Silverstone. I need to get this other MP412C. He's right over there. Challenge accepted. Well, what the f... Okay. If you go no longer for a gap, you are no longer a racing driver. So far so good though. But it's all down to the MP412C. If I can build up a bit of a gap now, might be enough to keep the 12C behind for the race. So this will be important. Let's try to concentrate here. Where is the 12C though? It's already behind me. You cannot really see it. The track is really, really dark. Ah, it was just the sunshine, I guess. See, it darkens up a little bit again here. was good. Okay, now my favorite section of all time coming up. Out of all the tracks on the world, this is just the best section ever. Sector, whatever you want to call it. Cops Corner first. And then Maggots Chapel. It's really amazing. I really want to go through this at least once in my life. Brake. I need to accept that this is not an F1 car. Of course it isn't. But the aerodynamic loads are very poor, I think. I'm much more of a 458 guy than a 12C. Now I must admit that in real life I am more of a Ferrari fan than of a McLaren fan. I think there's more passion in a Ferrari, and that's really where I go for. Obviously, don't get me wrong, technology in the McLaren and stuff is amazing, and in general it are amazing cars. But Ferrari for me is the definition for perfection. Along with many other Italian cars. Maserati is great, Sonda is great, Pagani, I mean, obviously they developed the Sonda car and that is an awesome car. But Pagani is great, they also have the Huayra, you name it, you know, Lamborghini is what the English say, we say Lamborghini, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Now those are my kind of cars. And this is also very good to drive. But I am missing something, it's hard to really point my finger. It misses the aggressiveness, I guess, which I have in my driving style. And I miss the smoothness this car has in my driving style. You understand? I hope so. There we go, that's a lot better. You want to get that line through there, take a late apex, hit the late apex, never hit the first apex. Otherwise it will compromise your line. This track is quite technical. You need to understand the racing line quite well. Open up a few corners, you know, sacrifice a few corners in order to open up the next one a bit better. And at the same time it's very high speed. That was definitely not the quickest way through there, but I do not see the MP412C at the moment, and that is good. Okay, this time take this corner a bit better. There we go. You also want to let the car roll sometimes. I feel like I'm pressing on the brakes too many times. Sometimes you just need to let the car roll and let it slow down itself. Don't get in the way of the car, let the car slow down itself. 4.4 seconds was the gap to P2. Last time round. I do not know whether that is the McLaren. Oh shit, the lockup. Had to slam on the brakes there. And it somehow worked. We'll see what the gap is at the end of this lap. But this is a lot better. I know Silverstone very well. And this car is it's better for me to drive around this track than any other track so far. That is obviously good, but there's no pressure now on me. I have no one to catch up in front, obviously, so it calms you down a little bit, and it is being translated into your driving. It's a lot calm, a lot better, a lot smoother. That is the right approach with this car, as I've said before, I think. 13, okay, 13 seconds, that's enough. Wow, is the 12C stuck then? It can't be stuck. It's in P2, right? No idea. Anyway, I think we're gonna cut this out here, so I'm gonna see you in about 1 lap time. Be right back. Okay, so welcome back, final lap of the race. I had a little bit of an off during the last lap, so let's try to do it better this lap, set a new fastest lap of this race if we can. Let's push a little bit more here. Lost 3 seconds to the car behind. That certainly has to be the McLaren now then as well. But I built up too much of a gap probably for him to overtake me. So there's a bit of pressure on me now. Need to make no mistakes. But I would like to set a faster lap time than I have done so right now. the exit. Now on to Cops Corner. Not a good line through here. It's the lap gone. I had a nice drift, but it's not the quickest way. Don't lose it. Don't give me a penalty, please. Oh, that is slippery. That is slippery. Cannot get consistent with the brakes. I am so nervous on them. I have a load cell brake, which maybe does not help in this game. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just making things up now, but well, I'm never ever comfortable here. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this challenge. I think we have 2 more to go, and I think they are all races. Finally, we beat the MP412C with a little bit of luck, has to be said, but it's something. Let's go on to the next one now. Okay, never mind the 2 challenges I said. It's only 1 challenge in fact. This is the last one. We're going to drive around Monza, I think including a 10-car grid, including me. And it's a pretty tough grid because we have a 458 stage 3 car, we have a standard 458, obviously the McLaren, BMW, and the Lotus Evora GDE. So it's a little bit of a tricky one. See how we can do it here. Where's the McLaren? I can't find it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, F40 is very slow off the line. They really were slow. Okay, here we go. That's the 458 going off. Oh, that car is way too quick for us, I think. Or is he? Not sure. Anyway, that has to be the stage 3 458, I think. Through Curva Grande. Now, this is very tricky to find the braking spot, I think. Here we go. Slowing down. Braked quite early. And making the corner nicely. Thanks to that. Look at the shadows over here. Settings are on ultra, playing on the highest settings possible, which was certainly not the case with my previous video card. But I now have a Asus GTX 970 and I'm very happy with this card. Running just above 50 FPS at the moment. I do like to keep it higher than 60 FPS, so I'm gonna change it soon. Maybe go to a high instead of ultra on a couple of settings. Anyway, we're doing pretty good so far behind this 458. And we listen to his brutal sound. Let's try to overtake him here on the way to the Parabolica. Oh, there's some damage. Let's see what do we brake about here. Ooh, that was my fault. Just closed the door on him. I should have seen that one. Always in Assetto Corsa with these career modes, I make silly mistakes, and I have no idea where that's down to. I think it's just concentration. And my suspension is damaged a little bit. It was I think it was a slight tap, but it certainly did some damage to me. Completely over that curb. Suspension did not like that. Let's try to catch this guy. That would be an achievement. Flat out. Through Curva Grande. But the 458 stage 3 is gone, of course. There's no way catching him. And throttle. Was the first Lasmo, up to the second one. Trying to push here. Going pretty well so far. Come on, keep pushing. I'd like to at least have a battle with this guy and overtake him if I can. That's a corner cut. Very close to getting a penalty there, I think. Okay, the gap between us, the last lap was just under 3 seconds. I think it's about the same now. That was good in terms of braking, right on the limit. Approach the corner with the right speed, not get the right exit. Bit of oversteer there. Could have been worse though. Okay, let's have a look. 3.4. I think I've lost time. Boom. And left. And throttle. This guy is flying at the moment, hard to keep up with him. That was poor, especially the first Lasmo. Was some time there for sure. He's just pulling away now. I hope the next intermediate series will be a bit easier for me. Yeah, I'm not great so far. You could call my performance even poor. .4 3.4, a little bit less than that, I think. So very well, it's so tricky for me to really find the point where the tires are starting to lock up. It feels like I'm just getting no information at all from the car. This is not only in this car, by the way, it's pretty much with all the cars in the Assetto Corsa. They just like to lock up when I just never expect it, because I don't really get the feedback I want. So it looks like we will be finishing in third position then in this final challenge as well. But if you want to find my weak spot, put me in this car and the track which has a lot of tight corners, and I will suck. that the 458? No. What? Is that the F40? No, that's the 458. Not the one who was in first place though. No. No. Oh, there was something up with that guy. Oh, he hit me, of course. I think he had some damage thanks to that. That's interesting. Anyway, that was it for the intermediate first series. Apologies for my driving because it was not great. I really hope that it will be better for the next intermediate series. I do expect it though, at least when it's a different car. Because no offense to this car, because it's a great car, but I'm not good at it. I suck in this car. Anyway, that was pretty much it. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, I would appreciate a like. And that is pretty much it. See you guys next time. Goodbye.